Hey everybody, it's me, Stacy, and I am working with Ava. Today was her first saddling, and as you know, I've spent a lot of time doing groundwork leading up to this moment. I've taught her to be confident, to have some trust, and to listen and puzzle things out instead of getting scared and spooky. So as you can see, her first saddling is done untied. She is taking it all in stride, and I've been using positive reinforcement to introduce her to noisy things around her stomach, over her back, her belly, and she didn't panic whatsoever. Now, most people ask me what kind of saddle I use. Because I have horses of various sizes, and when I introduce a saddle, I like to use a treeless. It tends to fit all shapes and sizes. When I introduce saddle work, I like to use a bitless bridle. Most young horses are familiar with a halter and lead rope, and the bitless bridle is the nearest thing to that. It also helps me be able to translate some of the ground techniques and commands that I've taught her, such as stretch, where she brings her nose around from one side to the other. This will be translated into the breaks or the hoe as we progress with the saddle work. Now, I have also taught her to come to the mounting block willingly, and that allows her to make a choice whether she wants to come or not. And every time she comes, I don't always necessarily go right into doing work, quotes. I try to give her some scratches, show her some love, and rub her sides, her back, her neck, and to get her not only used to something being over her back, moving around and making noise, but also to make it pleasurable. I don't want her to think of interacting with humans solely as me constantly wanting something from her. I want it to be a mutual exchange, and therefore I try to instill that not only in her mind but my own, because the minute it becomes work, then it becomes less pleasurable, and then all it loses all its fun, and I want it to be fun for both of us. So you can see here that I am asking her to do the stretch command. That's something I taught her on the ground, again, to bring her nose over to her side. The bitless bridle allows me to correlate the stretch, whether left or right, with eventually the turns we will make as she progresses under saddle. The stretch will also be used for the future side pass and the moving of the hindquarters, not just the breaks. Again, asking her to come to the mounting block willingly, giving her some scratches and some love, switching it up, and making it a positive experience. And mounting again. When I'm first starting her, and with any horse, I don't jump on and stay on and expect a whole lot. Honestly, I will get on, get off, and get on and get off, and try and build up to that. And when I know that she's ready, she can walk off. At the same time of training her for saddle work, I've also been working with her in harness, if you've seen some of her videos. So I will take the ground commands that I have taught her that translate to the harness work and the saddle work, like Ava, walk. I will give her that command. If she doesn't want to walk off on her own, I'll give her that command and let her walk off. I'm not going to give her a whole lot of direction, not going to apply pressure to the right or left reins. I am just going to leave my hands nice and relaxed, my body nice and relaxed, and let her go for a stroll. I'm very conscious about watching her body language and making sure that we are having an open dialogue. Again, this is her first time with a saddle on and the second time with me on her back for any length of time. We've been doing mounting block training, but this is her first actual ride. So she hasn't had my legs down by her side and moving around, and I'm not afraid to move my legs or move my body to make noise. I'm not afraid of her spooking, because again, we worked so hard on all of the groundwork that this is just another day and another fun training session. That said, horses will be horses, and they are prey animals and sometimes unpredictable. So if a spooky sound comes out of the woods, she's still a baby, she's still learning. So I am continuing to watch her body cues and making sure that I am always at the ready. I like to end sessions on a positive note, and you can see here that she is so fun and inquisitive. She walked right up to the block and started playing with it, so I ended there.